All right. Welcome to this kind of continuation of the Halloween stream yesterday. I'm saying kinda just because I want to finish Killer Frequency, I'm sorry, before we continue anything else. Before we go back into Metaphor. And since Metaphor will be only dungeon diving, I thought might actually be nice to do something productive first. So, yeah, that's the plan. If I saw that right yesterday, we have 3 major plot points left, so it shouldn't be too much longer, maybe half an hour or so. Depends on how quickly I can find stuff. And yeah, let's keep everyone alive, I guess. Let's go. And for those that didn't join into the stream yesterday, Killer Frequency is about a radio host, in this case you, who gets to play as a 911 operator. Because reasons. Apparently the town we're in only has 3 police officers and 1 911 operator. 1 police officer was killed, 1 was knocked out, and 1 is on vacation, and the 911 operator is currently getting the knocked out police officer to hospital. They claimed that it would take 4 hours. I think it's been roughly 4 hours now. And there's this killer on the loose, the Whistling Man. He goes around whistling, and apparently he was around 50 years ago. And everybody in the town seems to know something, or a lot of people seem to know something. Peggy's also a bit... Peggy's our producer on the other side there. The shadow of a lady you see right in front of me. That's Peggy. She's a bit sus. Not gonna lie, but, well... her locking herself in her room and not doing anything else is a plot device, I know, but it still seems very sus. So, yeah. But yeah, so as this radio host, the only radio show that apparently hosts at night, don't ask me, has now the awesome honor of working as a 911 operator as well as a radio host. And while we are playing, we also learn a bit more about us as the host of this show. So apparently we came from a bigger show and we were sacked and moved here. So yeah. If he told the reason why, I forgot. It probably was sad. I just sometimes didn't pay attention. There's a lot of talking going on, don't get me wrong. Alright. There's no talking right now because she was giving me a break. And if I press the blinking button there, this game continues. So yeah. Oh, Jackson! Oh, gas attack, doggo. Let's do just that, I guess. Peggy, I'm ready.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
Maybe another one?
I'll play a track for you, Don, but maybe pick another one. We don't exactly have that one in rotation right now.
No, Forrest. You do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
Try again
Call
tomorrow.
us back tomorrow when this is all over, Don, and I'll gladly play it for you then.
No, that won't do. Don't worry. I think I can bring you around. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over.
Jackson, hör auf.
You'll like this next song. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth...
Why don't you go?
Then why don't you go and get it?
It's one of Reggie's K-Fam regulations. I can't leave the booth while we're on air.
Peggy.
Just... you can do it, okay?
Fine.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting.
189.16, The Screw. With me, Peggy.
You know, I know that emergency exits have a one-way lock, but that you lock your fire escape door? Emergency door? Isn't that against protocol? Then again, this town doesn't really seem to follow a whole lot of protocols, so I guess that's it then. Can I block this with something? Anything? Can I take that chair? I cannot take anything. I want to keep the door propped up. Propped open.
Locked. For now.
Just one time. I want to be safe and sure that I can go back, but no. Game's like... not happening. Stay open. Stay open. Damn it. Damn it.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here. In the open.
There's somebody there. Somebody's there. Oh. I might actually get killed.
Here it is. Long ride home.
Let's see then. Did I just turn off the lights? Okay, it seems like the lights are gonna get turned off. Yeah, we can't get back in
Of
here.
course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, elevator, or something.
Can I open this now? Is there another door? Hmm. If there's another door, I don't see it. Am I blind? Apparently I am. Maybe now I can interact with that door. Do you open now? Well, I have no idea why I need those, but... Oh, there's the third one. I guess we can also exchange those already. Make sure we have everything prepared. Oh, there's another one. Didn't I see one here as well? Yes. Come on, give me. I don't think that's relevant right now, but... Okay, so we have 25, 5, and we need 70. That wouldn't be enough even if my life
Looks
depended
like I'm
on
gonna
it.
have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Let's put the 20 in. 25, okay. I need some more. Oh. That is a fuse, isn't it? Yay. 30. Okay, we have 50. I need 10. Or 20. 210 or 120, I guess. Another 30. I'll take for now. Oh, those cheese traps. Another 30. 30 is too much. Actually? And here, what's that? 15. Yeah, I think that's perfect, actually. That's what I needed. Okay. I can put this here. That's 20, 40, 70.
Bingo!
Oh, the... Okay, I was supposed to do something here. What opened up, though? What opened up? It was such a loud sound. What opened up? Oh. Right, elevator only.
I could probably survive that fall.
Yeah. Crouch. Oh, right. Wrong button.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Weird. Call for donations to
hell?
help Chuck Brody.
Peggy's not gonna believe this.
Former Gallows High football captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of the festival disaster late last year. To help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him some lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can get back on his feet. Pun intended. Drop tickets in the bucket below, thanks. Justice for festival victims. 2 years. The 2-year investigation into the festival accident that concluded investigators blamed 2 engineers that were contracted in from the local power station. Lead engineer Ann Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel, which led to various construction mistakes. And nobody checks after they were done. They have been ordered to do community service for a total of nothing. Okay. Crime Syndicate impounded. 1987. Is that Peggy? Marriage announcement. What? We would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein on May 30th, 1970. Crime Syndicate impounded. Criminal operation shut down. 24 arrests. Inside informant walks free. Police have today finally put an end to the long-running car-thieving crime syndicate. The arrests were made after a member gave up information on their co-conspirator to investigators. The informant, who asked to remain anonymous and will hereafter be referred to as R.A., has walked free with no charges. More on page 13. Okay. Gallows Creek game day. There's a lot. Trailer for sale cheap. Sale price 10,000. I'm sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. I just want to get out of here. Please buy it. Right. 1987. Quiet Ridge Health Safety Convention. Tuesday 1st, Sunday to Sunday 6th September. Do you care about health and safety? Good, then come on down to the yearly convention. Get started in a career in health and safety advising. Learn about health and safety in the workplace, featuring special mystery guest. They say you learned from your mistakes. Well, I turned mine into a career. One way of putting it. Is your car safe? Sheriff Matthews. 24 hours gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Local legend takes to Manhattan. Okay. Power station, trailer park, gas station, hospital. Chip Brody, Kim Walker. Festival of Disaster. Broke free from its support and rolled through the city. Blue for thought.
Huh, there's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
I'll take that as well. Wow, that is kind of creepy. Hello there. Oh, the door closed behind me. That was the sound. Okay. Everything always closes. Doesn't even make sense. Okay, I came from there, so... this way. I have a weapon. What is this? Just more garbage. Does nobody ever care about the garbage here? Oops.
I wonder how the show's going.
Nothing in here. Alright. Cool. Ah, so that's a staircase. That's here. Cool. But we left the...
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive the janitor might be Clive the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me, so...
Did we play that stupid song?
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. Alright, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find him.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Okay. Well, I read through most of it. I know that somebody bought the gas station. Christine's gas station and repair. That was 1986. The new owner claims it's been sold to the man who won the lottery 14 years ago. Okay, and We have Chuck Brody, who was supposed to get that electric ticket, so it's Chuck Brody gas station. Blue for Thorn. What's that? Local Dr. K. Walker recommends all locals get their flu shot ASAP. Flu season's upon us. 48 is no different to any other year. Make sure you are protected. Power station. Geddes Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff and record hire, 12 of which are students from Geddes Creek. Well, I'm gonna guess this is this one. Flu seems hospital, so Rebecca Allen. Oh yeah, somebody bought that, right? So here. Infamous author of Tell All book Diary of a Car Thief moves out of Geddes Creek for a new life in the big city. She stole our cars and then she stole our time and money. Jim Randy last year. On sale, Diary of a Car Theft. Yeah, that's definitely a woman, so... Yeah, okay. Down here, look on. Okay. Those are the ones that are also on the board. Okay.
How's it going?
I'm ready.
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Let's do this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Come on, pick up, pick up, pick up.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and...
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
Run.
Quit talking and run!
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck... Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Let's hope.
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Chuck!
Good, good,
Forrest,
good.
The whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
As
don't
long
think
as
so.
everyone is so...
I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
What does
Yeah.
this town even
Damn it,
have?
that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but... Yeah, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up.
What?
Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Oh, we have... Do we finally have her long ride home thingy? Didn't I pick that up? Where's that? Where's the long ride home? The barn fights? Ah, there we go.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
nobody ever answered my question what my scream was. Sad.
There's
So-
gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said,
Thanks,
I need to
Peggy.
handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Hey, hi. You very helpful little producer. Who literally does nothing. But sit around and give me stuff so I can move around. Kind of reminds me of Firewatch. Yeah, that's the name. Where you have the lady on the other side of the walkie-talkie. Oh, no, I have to go this way. Is my field of vision getting smaller? Weird. But you never really get to meet her. In this case, sure, we do get to see her. What would have happened if I... You're pointing...
A key? Was this always here?
Didn't I pick
I
that?
must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
I picked up the key. What are you talking about? I picked up a key. Oh, this one. Basement storage. Okay. Anything else? No. Basement storage is where? Is that just the other side? Apparently.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Okay, we have more. We have a cassette.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Map?
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
What map are we talking about? Ah, this one? But isn't that the same one we have upstairs? Yeah, that's the same one. What do we have here? Radio. No, cassette. Huh? Cassette player? Are you telling me I'm supposed to play that? Oh, it's so dark, I see nothing. Somebody turn on the light. Oh, we can play it here.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Mm-hmm. Sure. But... are we really talking about this map? Because this is the only map I'm seeing. And it makes me wonder why he pointed it out, because this is literally just the Gallows Creek map that we also have upstairs, so yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna take this with me, just in case I need it as a reference. Ah, here.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Okay. Why does he have the cassette of the system overview? Okay, there's light. When entering codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be made within 4 to 5 seconds of one another. If 4 to 5 seconds elapse without a key depression, the entry will be aborted. And must be repeated from its beginning. Be sure to observe the precaution when performing any of the procedures in this manual. I can read. If you make a mistake while entering a security code, stop, press the star button, then start over. If you stop in the middle while entering a code and then immediately start the entry over, an erroneous code might be entered. Okay. Introduction. Our state-of-the-art security system uses a 6-digit code system. Maintenance call 31212. Alarm test. Warning, this will set off all security measures. Alarm test deactivation code. Okay. Entry code 715914. What's the entry code for? Starling system. 3 months limited warranty. It's short. Okay, I'll put that here. What's this? Delivery note. Jamie Marcher. Do I need that? Probably. Okay. Now, where do I put this so I don't lose it? I guess I'll put it here. It's kind of sad that you don't have an inventory of anything. Okay. Now this area. Hi, Xerox. I'm doing alright. I'm just... The tea is now getting to me, so I need to go to the toilet in just a second. The flimmering light really doesn't help. Okay. Oops. But I'm doing fine overall. Oh no, too much candy.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Okay. Did I miss one? Ooh, a Korean restaurant. Nice. Hope you enjoy. Feel like I've missed one of those radios. Or am I not supposed to get the whole picture?
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay. Did I press you?
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. This one I listened to already. That was the...
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Okay. 7... Is it 7 p.m. or 7 a.m.? Meaning time of death is... 12. Whatever.
Time of autopsy is
7 a.m. Okay. And it's
Cause of
midnight.
death is asphyxiation from drowning.
2 a.m. Sorry, 2 a.m.
Indicates that the subject has been deceased.
I don't know why I thought because 2 would be 12, but no. So 2 a.m. He ran away. He tried to get out of a car or was dragged into a car? That was the foliage training, right?
Preliminary toxicology
I know.
results
No,
shows
no
signs of
alcohol.
inebriation.
Yeah.
However, a high
What's that?
amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate.
Am I supposed to see anything in here? Hopefully I don't have to see anything in there because I don't. Well, there's nothing in here. Alright. Now, next one. Let's listen to this one again, just in
Additionally,
case.
there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Okay. So... the reports were false. But... why am I the one that's supposed to find all that?
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
This has to be important.
Priscilla, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia. Found dead. Oh, they changed the time of death as well. Okay. Deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. See section 2, paragraph 4 for more details. Abrasions were found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the bar. Matches his known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from the coroner's opinion, there is no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology report indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. It is of the coroner's opinion that the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in his drowning. So, okay, they either switched out the entire person, or they were just trying to...
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the...
I'm a man who liked likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other.
A new vinyl for my collection.
Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. And I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say, that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Well, let's get out of this labyrinth and tell her all about it.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
Weird way of
door?
reporting that.
After he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Okay, I get teleported up.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Yeah. Oh. Well, it's our job.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
No, it's Forrest.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Understandable.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Clive.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the Whistling Man, Forrest.
We thought so too.
We thought so too, but...
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life.
Not so
I
nice.
don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
I'm not
We
blaming
understand.
you. It's okay.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Okay, now what?
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? We could try Sandra.
What would
Sure.
Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Who's
All right,
Sandra again?
calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Ah, the chess lady, alright. How's she involved?
Aha!
Okay.
Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How
Sometimes the
jazzy.
other way around.
What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
That sounds nice.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Keeping secrets?
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
You okay?
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone.
Well.
I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know
You
this is
again?
really out of the blue with everything happening tonight.
Ponte.
But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
What's it gonna be? Now? Really?
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now.
It's
his
3 a.m.
birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself.
Ah.
Don't
Guys,
worry. We've already
calm
got another caller
down.
on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
You good?
Caller.
You good? Are you high? Cut the line.
Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Cut the line.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
No.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Sure. Let me turn that down.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponte's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
You in danger?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Helping?
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
You go elsewhere?
Can you go somewhere else?
Well, home is the safest place I can be. Please, the front gate requires an entry code to open. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park, but I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Well. Not a dog person?
I'm guessing you're not a dog person.
No, I'm not. It's my neighbor's dog. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. Listen, I can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Security system's name?
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling, huh?
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought
Awesome.
one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Well, found it already.
So she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000. Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Nice.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Yeah, I guess.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Dawn. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay.
Okay,
If
then
you say so.
we need to set up the alarm test.
When you're ready,
So
shut
we can
the music off.
warn
Line 1.
Roller
Whenever
Ricky.
you're ready.
Ah, yeah.
Dawn, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16 The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Alarm test
The
activation.
code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah,
Yep.
stay out!
So it's
Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring.
Becky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him. That was the Whistling Man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
So, how do we process? Music, right. I actually like that one. I guess. Been a while.
So, the Whistling Man is a woman?
I had my suspicions.
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She
No.
called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, but she called us down.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock?
Yes!
Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Nice. Well, we should still save each other.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Okay. Is he still breathing? What happened? What happened?
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Was it a woman?
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but
Well...
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Okay, where's he hurt?
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and then... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
Leave it.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason. Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is, well, you know.
I know.
we know.
Please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you.
All
Think
right.
you can handle that?
We don't have much choice.
Don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't
Leave it
take
now.
it out. It's
I
stopping the
really
worst
don't
of the
need
bleeding right
this.
now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of
Did
info.
you never have any
But I
first
think we
aid
can
training,
handle this.
Peggy?
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it.
Hmm.
If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello?
Got it.
Hello? Forrest, are you there?
How's Jason?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help.
Why are you not supplying? Okay. Good.
But he's still bleeding.
At least something.
I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
Leave
It's gotta be
it.
hell. Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch it.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
We need to secure it.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
It is currently blocking the bleeding, so we need to secure it.
Laundry piled up on top of the dryer. Some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Cleaning rags.
Take the cleaning rags and hold them over the wound.
I really hope these are clean. Here we go.
Oh, he's still
Sorry,
conscious.
Jason.
Okay.
It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Okay.
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on, and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. Oh, wait. Jason, please be okay.
So, what's it gonna be, Peggy?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Any suggestions?
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago.
So
a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
What? Keep talking. Oh. Go on.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
What?
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them.
Futuristic.
You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
Okay.
I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Of course.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Yeah. Hello, let me leave.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Reggie's office. Found all the keys. Is there another door here? Doesn't really... Oh, it's the other way, isn't it? Let me check for more... music real quick. While I'm here. Nothing. Sad. Oh, how many more of these stupid spam messages am I gonna get? I have no child. God damn it.
Locked tight.
Oh, is that not it? Okay. Oh, she said something about downstairs, I guess. I'll have to go down instead. Or maybe go up. No. Okay. Why is he in the basement? Well, okay, it's not the basement per se, but, you know. Oh, yeah. Can I interact with anything here? Any recordings I'm missing? Not seeing any of... Private, is that it? Yeah. He left his first aid to the injured. certificate. Reginald Scott. Nice. Okay, so we at least know that Reginald knows first aid. Very good. A floppy disk. Crouch. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. Okay. Please insert floppy disk. Where do I insert it? Ah, here. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Deep cuts, top secret. Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice and me. Terrifyingly, there's never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as a final girl's boyfriend? Protagonist is college student Megan, surname to follow. Oh, he's a writer, huh? She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer. Takes place on September 11th. November 7th. Wow, there we go. Right? American Way is month and day. A very important date for the town. Great Goose Gathering event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Try to link this into the greater story. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, like X3, but even scarier. Maybe partner with Ponti's Pizza for the launch. Orders just 1/10 orders. Just receive a pizza cutter and tickets. Okay. Oops. How do I get my stuff back? Alien sighting number 75 UFO over park. Do not do something. Do not tape over. Alien sighting number 75. Okay.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original protag and villain. Hint. Very important dates. 1107?
Nice!
Oh my god, do I really have to go through all of them? Ah. Nash Forest, personal file. No. I know that I don't have that. Peggy also. Well, actually, let's snoop a bit. And return this one.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
Peggy is safe with me. Yo, chill. No reaction? When I hired Brad as our station food critic, people said I was crazy. We only have 3 takeout places and a diner. That's the point. To them I say, you can't be afraid to explore the darkest reaches of the unknown. Or Henderson. Bradley and Barbara seem to be spending an awful lot of time together. I didn't realize she was so interested in Brad's work. Maybe I should join one of their after-work meetings sometimes. I've always wanted to learn more about food. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of our first aid training sessions. Brad made a joke about practicing mouth-to-mouth to Barbara and got really upset and stormed off. The joke wasn't that bad. Okay. Useless pile? Hedges John. But don't we already know that he at least knows first aid? John refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a warm medic, but it was station policy to send everybody regardless. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military at the end of his service. Is that legal? Do I need to report him? Spoke to John again about eating the free samples that Brett gets sent for his review. He said he'd stop, but he said that the last 3 times too. Is it un-American to reprimand a war veteran? Actually, you know what? I kind of want to look at my own file, I guess.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Oh, did I miss out? I can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here in Gallows Creek. His motivation may be low, his demands are a bit beyond our means, and he's currently blacklisted from any reputable station, but honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team, seems to have this lone wolf thing going on. Heard him call Janine and Brenda in his first week. Hopefully this changes when he gets settled. I've paired Forrest with Peggy for his show. They seem to have developed a relationship of sorts pretty quickly, which is good because we sure don't have the show budget to pair him with Karen. Okay. Why is Karen more expensive or what? Okay, next one. Okay, Karen has really stepped up her duties in recent months. She was fully taken on Hamish's show alongside the Timberline twin ever since Wes left us. Hopefully she doesn't get any ideas about being paid double. Karen has started mentoring Peggy. I think this will be really good for Peggy. They're even doing team building training getaways to improve efficiency. Update, I'm starting to suspect that these producer training getaways are being strategically timed. They've now both missed Secret Santa, First Aid training, and the Teddy Gallows Jr. station visits. Okay, final one. Barbara. Barbara is really getting on well with all the staff here. Everybody gave her great feedback at our last review. I get the feeling there's something going on with her and Brad. Call it a hunch. Barbara got another cat recently. She must have at least 5 now. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddie, and Lord Winston. I'll need to monitor productivity going forward. The cat photos are a big distraction for the rest of the team. Barbara laughed when I told her about the concept for my new horror script. I don't care what she thinks. Story about an alien egg that at the center of the Earth set to hatch on February 30th is a great idea. Why else would we avoid having a February 30th? Right. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the calendar system. No, no. Don't you worry. No questions. Where's the intercom here?
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Ah, yeah. I think I know who to call. 1 second. Did I interact with it? Yeah, I interacted with it. Well, I looked at it. Reginald Scott. Do I...
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
Alright, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
He's going into shock.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second.
Sure thing.
Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Apply additional.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Sorry. I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Be strong for Jason.
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay. Okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please send help. I can't lose him.
Alright, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
Okay, he's not on the list, and it's John Hedges.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
Alright. What's his number?
5420735.
Good thing I don't have to remember those.
Now, let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
Somebody has been stabbed.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
How is he now?
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest,
Good.
we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
Let's.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Gonna go. I've never seen somebody gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy has. Her, Karen, and Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need to run the station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Peggy and Karen have missed another work event, this time first aid training because of their training sessions. The collection of cocktail parasols grow after each session. Why are they doing training sessions at a bar?
There is a crime, Forrest.
Sorry, you just said I should take my time coming back up. Can I close this now, please? Close it. There we go. We were never here. Everything's fine. Yeah, I'm coming, alright. You could leave your office and put some on yourself. Why is it on me?
What song should I play?
I like this one.
Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Alright. Okay, are we ready for that final big showdown that's apparently going to happen, since we heard that somebody definitely got in here?
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I should probably save
Forrest,
real quick.
shut the music off.
Yeah. Don't you worry, I got you.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
Sure
that wouldn't
thing.
be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little white wing halo number. Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
That
All right,
you're gonna
everyone,
miss.
let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh. Really?
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Tell me about
Tell
him.
me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
What was her name? No, tell me about it.
Ricky, listen, this is very important. I need to know everything about her.
I didn't really know her before, or see her after that. I never even got her name, man. I just remember he called her Bean.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me.
Survivors Guild, alright. It wasn't your fault.
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, ma'am. It took a long time to learn, but
Yeah.
yeah. Just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky.
You did well.
All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
What is it? Peggy, that is a crime.
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's
We
one to help
didn't
you
really-
sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you.
Oh, finally.
Busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been a long
Ever
night.
since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
Nice.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
What do you need?
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God.
Step
It sounds
on
like
it.
This is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Let's get back on
Best we
air.
don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
No.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
Oh,
John!
good.
Is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized.
He
and
just
rested.
lost a lot of blood. Yeah,
Preparing
everything's
to move him
fine.
to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
He's conscious?
This Forrest?
You feeling
It
okay?
is. I hope you're feeling better now.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
1 second, he gave you like 20-year-old medicine? Okay.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you.
Whatever for?
Guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah. I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure thing.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
But why was everybody
I'm part of
hiding
the
this
reason my
though?
best friend
Oh, well,
is
okay.
dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like it never existed.
It just clicked. Who has the most power in the town? It's the father of the dude that is running for mayor. So the original Whistling Man is the dude currently running for mayor. I think, was he called George? Teddy? Teddy? I think Teddy. Whatever. Yeah, that would make the most sense, since his father is like the richest man in town. He probably also has the most power, and he would suppress any information about his son being the Whistling Man or having killed somebody by accident, and then well, trying to cover it up by throwing him into the water. Huh. Okay. So who killed George?
Who killed George that night?
Okay.
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone, and started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
Mary?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack.
Right. Always happens. Happens daily.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall.
Okay.
You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
See you when you're back.
I'll come back as quickly as possible. It's still so light here. Especially for 3 AM. All things considered. No, it's not working. Sad. Okay. Basement. That was this way, right?
Far back corner.
I know.
Why is this station so big?
Yeah, that is a very good question. This way. Okay, let me turn off my light so I can see better in the dark. It's not like you can see anything anyway. Ah, there we go. And crouch.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
Let there be light.
The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
But why is she here? She already got who she needed to get, right? Eh. Oh, god damn it. No, 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 no. There we go.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
Oh, damn it. I need to go to the toilet again. Something...
What the hell?
Huh? What happened? Something is not sitting right with me tonight. Comes with my food. Okay, I'll be right back. We got this. Okay, Peggy's door's open. I said I would go dungeon diving tonight, but I don't think I want to keep running to the toilet. So, and interrupt that, so yeah. Now, let's see. Although, safe. Let's be safe.
Oh no.
Peggy, no! Did anybody
Peggy,
call?
where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening.
What?
A call.
Where's Peggy?
Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well...
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if you crawled out of his
This is
coffin
Peggy,
with all
isn't
the
it?
money in the world,
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Then who's here?
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Your son?
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two Whistling Men tonight. Of course! That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure
Teddy.
has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Where's this going?
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
I'll do it.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Somebody was watching those karate.
I said you speak when you're spoken to.
First,
Now,
a self-defense
I know you've done some good work
videos,
tonight,
right?
piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's why I want you to interview us.
I can do that.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Thank you. But does that mean you're gonna kill yourself?
drag this out.
With your son listening
I can
in?
buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek. And if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Be honest.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Whistling night, right?
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky. He was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Teddy.
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself
How
together.
magnanimous of you.
You were afraid he would
How
talk about that
altruistic.
night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man. Screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Did you ask him?
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he
He kept his mouth shut for over 20 years though, right?
He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Just a prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
Deserved.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding. And Got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
How did you feel?
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Who was under the mask?
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up. At the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean,
Teddy, own up to it.
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
How do you know?
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him. God damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
Oh.
You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Then why the cover up?
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the
I want to slap him myself.
and then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake.
I want to
It was
slap
just
him
a
so
stupid
hard.
joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't.
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
So
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of.
Marie.
I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off of it. He should have been punished. But it's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
The school gym.
Gallows Creek High. In the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters. Yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So... Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later.
What's with the
Talk
sun?
to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. Marie! Oh my god. I thought you... And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me. I'd never forget my own sister. Forrest seems lost for words. When I explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No, they told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Don't.
Don't. Marie, listen to me. You don't have to do this.
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
You?
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
Good.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Nice.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
It's been a scream.
And it's been a scream.
Alright. Yay! I only lost Murphy. I'm so sorry, Murphy. Oh no. Is that all that I picked up?
Come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
No. I wanna know everything that goes on.
It's a killer frequency. I can feel my heartbeat.
Yep.
And it's bursting out of my chest. But the radio's on and it's playing the song we love best. I can put up a fight, but you're just out of sight. And you won't let me go. Oh no. Here in the darkness, I've got this feeling. It's growing stronger inside of me. It's a killer frequency. Oh, it's a killer frequency.
Any more infos? Nothing else.
The suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
Come on. Why can't I not put it down? There we go. More? Yeah? Sad.
Stop! Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground! Don't move! Nobody else has to get hurt! No, stop! Suspect has jumped!
That's fine.
Officer Lugo, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
Any more updates? Huh? Oh, okay. I guess we've reached the end. Oh, sad. You can't choose the chapter to save the one person or the people that you didn't get to save. Kinda sad. But okay, as I said before, something is not sitting right with me tonight. Whatever I ate is acting up. So I did say I would go dungeon diving tonight. But I don't want to keep running to the toilet. So, yeah. Too much unnecessary info, I know, I'm sorry. But with that, we finished Killer Frequency. I had fun with this game. And I kind of wish we had just started with that yesterday instead of the other ones. I actually requested a refund and got it through for Fears to Fathom. The 4 games I got them for 18 something. I don't know. They're not my jam. But that's fine. And we'll continue tomorrow with Metaphor, Refantasia, and go dungeon diving when I'm feeling better again. So yeah, I hope you had fun with this game as much as I did. It definitely doesn't really invite people to play it again, because it was a bit obvious at some point in time how everything seems to be connected, I guess. Since we called Peggy out to be sus from the beginning yesterday, and sure, I didn't say anything about Dawn, but it was pretty obvious that she knew there was something, how she would be able to get us out, and how she would get us to go where we needed to be to find all the clues about George. But all in all, I think how they did it and connected everything, I think they did it really well. So yeah, sadly it can't be like played for yourself because if you've seen it, I think it takes the fun out of it a bit. It definitely is a one and done deal. You played once, maybe try play it again just to keep everybody safe. I still find it kind of unfair that you can't save that old dude with the quick save function that the game has, just because it saves right after the choice. That he is pretty much the only one that you can't save, per se. If you mess up, I mean. But technically you could save everybody. Well, I guess you could play it for yourself and try to save everybody. Since I'm definitely not going to play it again to save everybody on screen. Yeah, I might, but it's probably just a tiny difference in dialogue. Everything else is probably going to be rather irrelevant. Oh well, anyway. As always, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.